Let me ask you a question. Do you think that anyone is worth $1 billion? Second question. Do you think that anybody is worth making $1 million? Do you think that about $250,000 is a good enough amount to live really, really comfortable? How about $100,000 a year? Do you feel like that's an acceptable amount of money to make per year? Supposedly not. Supposedly, and I actually agree, $100,000 to make today, comparative to paying your rent, your mortgage, your bills, and food, you're kind of living a little bit paycheck to paycheck, depending on where you live. It might even be worse than that. The reason why I'm bringing this topic up is because I think a lot about people on social media who make an unbelievable amount of money from just doing TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, but mostly from TikTok. They're making not 6 figures, 7 figures. 7 figures. Let me tell you something. There are brain surgeons, neurosurgeons, There are brain surgeons. They sacrifice years, hours. It's miserable. I was at a stop sign. They're sacrificing, making minimum wage while they're on residency. Brain surgeons, are you with me? Let's not forget the medical school. Let's not forget how hard it is to even get there. Then you got to do your residency and your fellowship. By that point, would we not agree that, yeah, I think they're worth millions? Give it to them, please. Billions. Who's worth billions? Who? What thought, what problem are you solving that you are worth billions? And what are you going to do with all that money? At some point, you have so much money, it almost becomes like a black hole into darkness, right? I mean, how much do you need? I mean, at this point, you have to become a person who almost feels obligated to create more wealth for other people that are already working and already putting in effort. But again, the thing that kind of gets to me a little bit, now look, I do this for fun. This is a hobby. I do this, like I got Milo. Maybe I'll do a video with Milo. I'll have a cup of gold. We'll talk. If 5 people watch, if 100 people watch, that's nice. I just enjoy it as a hobby. There's no pressure. You watch, you don't watch, I don't feel bad. I'm not here for money. I'm not here for millions. I'm not here for thousands. I'm literally just here because I want to be here. Other people, I'm not putting them down. I mean, my God, can you imagine? I mean, that is for most people. I mean, let me ask you, would that be the dream for you? If you could make millions of dollars, 7, not 6 figures, 7 figures. 7 figures. Ba-ba boom, ba-ba boom. That's a lot of curves, a lot of figures. 7 figures for just constantly, you and your husband and you and your wife, the only thing you're doing is uploading shorts. 10 seconds, 5 seconds, 15 seconds. Showing a day in the life. Showing a day where you're cleaning the house. Who's pregnant? Now we're going to follow that journey. I mean, so these people are basically letting you into their lives. They're like YouTube famous, TikTok famous. They make 7 figures, and what they're doing is they're selling people products. They're getting paid. Are they worth it? Do you think that they are worth that kind of money? And do you ever feel like it's such a false sense of reality that people love these people, this couple, this family so much? Don't you think that's a little bit weird? No, I mean, and honestly, like, this whole thing of wanting to be famous, and maybe being famous is obviously a side effect of becoming someone who's well known on the internet. It's fake, it's not real. If you died, everyone would go to work the next day. They don't love you that much. If I died, person really, really upset. And that's real love. But I don't expect anybody to like be devastated. All the millions of people who watch me online, like TikTok and YouTube, that's not real love. It's a fake love. You love the people because you're projecting that you love their life. People are projecting that they like their lifestyle, they think they're cute, they love their home, oh, they're so funny. So all we're doing is we're watching people and giving them our most valuable resource, attention, and they're banking on it. They're banking on the attention millions of people are giving them, both on TikTok and on YouTube. Again, these are people with millions and millions. This is not someone with even 100,000 subscribers, but even that, people are quitting their jobs. Sorry, is that the stop sign? They're quitting their jobs and they have enough money, way more money than a doctor. A doctor? You know how hard it is to become a doctor? Do you know how depressed doctors get going through residency because they make minimum wage for the first 4 years and they're abused and they have to work 80 to 100 hours a week? I mean, and that's a whole nother conversation too with the medical system and paying too much for certain procedures. But if anyone's worth it, it's the people who sacrifice so much time and energy and a lot of energy to get educated with their intention is to help people. That's what doctors do. And then eventually, if they choose the right specialty, maybe they make $200,000 a year, $300,000, $500,000, and that's after sacrificing 10 years of just nothing but studying. Okay, so you give me your opinion. You tell me. Are they worth it? We're not even in the millions yet. We're just talking six figures. But you know what? No. I think that these people who wear little to no clothes, do dances where they're shaking their rear end, with their husband in the background, with his jaw wide open, smiling, it's like he's pimping his wife out, are worth the seven figures. Don't you? Yeah, just pimp yourselves out. Show your whole life, your everyday life, from moment to moment. I mean, that has to be really exhausting, to be quite honest. Constantly filming yourself and editing. I'm not professional. I don't know how to edit. I have an old computer that, was given to me when someone passed away. I'm like old school, old car, old apartment, because I don't make six figures. I don't make seven figures. I just make enough of a figure to keep me going. Because, I don't know, I guess I'm an idiot. I developed a skill. I gotta get up in the morning. I gotta go somewhere and do something to make money. What an absolute idiot I am. Moron, right? I should learn how to work the system. Why am I not working the system? Why am I not, learning how to edit and be on TikTok and then go on podcasts and tell everyone how I learned to be so successful? I'm so successful. Oh my God, everyone be like me. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you're young, you're cute, and you created social media and everybody's following you. It's annoying. And what are you doing with your money? Your money's for you. Their homes are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. They're living in mansions. Now they're having a family. It's just not right. Because even with the industry before that, before there was social media, you have these singers making so much money buying $20 million homes for doing what? We value entertainment more than people who put in the time to possibly save your life by removing a tumor from your brain. I mean, I don't think it's right. I really think that people should go to work for a living and earn a real living. And I think that people like us should get paid more. You know what I'm saying? So we have enough money to pay for everything and enough money to save. It's just like, you see it. And then, I don't know, I can't believe all these people that are like on YouTube and they're all in a niche. Like there's this one girl, I'm not gonna lie, she's so pretty. She's this pretty girl. Pretty, and she's eating nothing but junk, right? And I'm like, oh, it must be nice. You do your hair, you do your makeup, you wear your white suit, and you eat donuts. And you go to Culver's, and you have cheese curds, and you dip it in the sauce, and you're like, oh my God, mwah, mwah, this is so good. You edit it, you got 200,000 subscribers, making six figures, baby. Why go to medical school? I know lot of medical people who have started YouTube channels. They make enough money with YouTube and they're like, forget about it. Why go through residency? Why sacrifice the time and the energy and the abuse when they're already making an income off of YouTube? Because most people, when they see that they can make a good amount of money the easy way, they're going to take the easy way. Why struggle? Why wake up at 4 in the morning when you can wake up when you want, do what you want, just hit a record button, have the stuff edited for you? It's not even like really you. It's just the magic of editing, right? And then you're making 7 figures. So what do you think? Would you give up your privacy? Would you start, would you think it's worth it? And do you think, you know what, I would feel honestly, I mean, I don't know. I feel it's like there's a trade-off. I have a skill, I go to work, and then sometimes I'm like, yeah, big deal. I'm sacrificing my time for money. It'd be nice to be one of these people who just did bitty bitty bum bum, you know? I don't know, I just see these people and it's like crazy because they're on these podcasts talking about how they did it, that one big break, you know? 7 figures. I wouldn't even want to go on a podcast rubbing it in that I make 7 figures. Aren't most people struggling? I don't mean struggling. I mean like struggling every day in life. Getting up, we're all tired. Like the truck drivers. Do they make freaking 7 figures or 6 figures? Who the hell works harder than them? I want to see these TikToker YouTubers. Actually, we do have YouTubers who, you're truck drivers. If you're making money, good for you. You're the only ones that think you should be making money off of YouTube because you're showing the grind. But you know what I mean? I mean, it's like people document their lives. We have all kinds of people on YouTube showing what they do. And if they get successful enough, they stop what they're doing. Like, let's say, again, the residency. They do well enough, they stop the residency. I don't know. The world is all upside down and backwards. And everybody's trading something for something else. But there was a time before all of this, how would all these people be making a living? It wouldn't be like this. You go back 50 years, 25 years, they don't have to get a real job and do something real, whatever that is. What's real anymore? Humans, they have so many different ways to make money, but they make the most money by just entertaining you. If you could learn how to really entertain people, you're just worth more than a brain surgeon. That's gotta hurt. Then what about, let's talk about people who are worth a lot of money and don't make it. EMT people. I mean, they're the first people there when someone's in an accident. Why are they not making a lot of money? They don't make that much money. They're right there. There's an accident. They see the worst of things. And I see them. They look sad. They look beat up. A lot of people like it, but it's kind of like a job where you're always on call. You're just sitting there and waiting for the worst call when there's been an accident and there's been something. You have to be there and get those people in the truck. I'm taking to the hospital. And sometimes they don't even make it. Let's talk about the garbage collectors. That job stinks, literally. Why don't they make more money? What about the people who do dialysis, those dialysis techs? Why don't they make more money? They're up so early. And the dialysis techs, they're with the patients 3 times a week. And they gotta, hook up their fistula. So, they keep them alive with their blood. It cleans their blood. The dialysis techs, yeah. More jobs, cleaning people. I mean, cleaning people. This place is disgusting and dirty. If it wasn't for them, it'd be even more dirty. I mean, why are they not making more money? I'm sure these TikTokers will do a pretend video like they're cleaning, but they're not. Construction workers. Why aren't they making more money? The injuries, the risks, people on the roofs. Why aren't they making more money? One slip, that's it. I feel like the worst jobs where there's the most sacrifice, you get paid the least. Life is not fair. This is the opposite of a motivational video. I'm telling you, learn how to edit and just do stupid TikTok and this, that. No, don't sell your soul. But you won't, because it's only a select few who make it anyway. You know what I mean? It's a select few that make it, and then, oh, they're so special. You know what I mean? They're so special now. And now they're invited on podcasts. And now we're going to talk to them about how successful, because now we treat them like they're gods. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, these people are gods because they make 7 figures and they live in a house that's way too big and way too nice because they're not saving anyone's lives. That's it. That's me. I guess I'm just being bitter. I could be a little bitter. I can, you know what? I'm sure you have to be thinking it too. You have to be thinking, really? Really? You know? Doesn't make any sense. The people who deserve the money don't get the money. The people who just wear crop tops, shake their butt with their husband looking in the background, they're making all the money. That's how it goes. How about the people who fix your car? They deserve more money. Without your car, you're not going anywhere. How about the tow truck people? That's a brutal job. Oh, let me tell you. So there was this one time, a few years ago, this really happened. I felt so bad for this guy, this older guy. My car got into an accident. So the tow truck guy had to come to pick up my car and take it to the auto shop, right? I'm not kidding you. He hooked up my car and he was bringing it out and he hit a car. I said, oh my God, this guy's having a bad day. And he was. He said he was working a double shift. Someone called off. He was skinny. He looked like a scrawny, hungry cat. I felt so bad for him. The only thing I could give him was $20. I mean, life is sad for most people. Like, they're working double shifts. They're barely getting paid anything. And people are calling off. They're filling in for them. You got the lazy people working the system. And then you got the really manipulative people working the algorithm system, making 7 figures. I'm not jealous. I don't want to be like you. No. And I'm not sponsored. I don't want to be sponsored. I'm not going to. You think I'm going to tell you I'm drinking AG1? AG1, guys. Hey, by the way, before you go anywhere, AG1, I don't start my day without it. It gives me everything I need. AG1 is garbage. All it is trace minerals of green crap. You don't need it. I'll tell you the truth. Because I don't need sponsors. I don't want sponsors. I don't want to sell my soul for the dollar. I'll just go to work in the medical field, and see what life is really about. It's in the flesh. It's temporary. You have to live pure. You have to have a conscience. But what can I say? If I was in that situation, I'd be doing it too. I never learned how. I wasn't born directly into that. Well, I shouldn't say that because people my age and older than me, they know how to add into all that stuff. I'm just a slave to my career, I guess. This is all I know how to do. In the old days, I used to do stand-up comedy. But if I do stand-up comedy now, everybody will be looking at their phones, you know? Because everybody's getting entertained from their phones. There's somebody who is riding behind me. And it's like, just go around me. I'm already doing over the speed limit. It's so annoying. You know, I already got stopped by a cop. I'm not going to get a ticket. I don't need a ticket. Oh my God, that's how life is. You're either riding someone or someone's riding you. End of story, right? I don't know, I'm just annoyed, people, because it's Friday and I'm happy it's Friday and I'm tired and I don't really have energy to do anything else but make a cup of gold, hang out with Milo. I don't even know if I have energy to work out. And then before you know it, Friday's over. Then it's Saturday. Then it's Sunday, and it's back to 5 more days. So, you know what? Maybe I'm just jealous. I'm just jealous. All this talk, and I wish I was making 7 figures, baby. Going bitty bitty bum bum, bitty bitty bitty, doing little imitations, editing like a pro. But that's okay. I'm happy with what I have, and I have so much to be grateful for. But again, what do you think? They don't. All these people, they make so much money. I wonder in other countries, can they make money like North Korea? North Korea, huh? Nobody has any social media. And if they don't like you. They send you to an education camp. That's bad. I guess this is great. We're in the land of the free and the land of the making money for making people smile and entertaining them. I'm tired. I don't think I'm going to work out tonight. I'm too tired. But I think I'm going to turn the phone on and have a cup of gold and do a live. I hope Milo is around. I got him to go in his cat house by putting a catnip toy in there. And he was in there. It made me really happy. All right, well, I'm going to let you go now. I don't know. Nothing makes sense. Nothing makes sense. Yeah. All right. This video has been sponsored by no one because, I mean, I'm just any old way. I'm almost home. I can't wait. All right, you all have a great rest of your day. You're watching this on a Saturday. My Friday is already over. That's okay. I'm happy to be alive. All right, time to see Milo and little mama. You all have a great day, night, moment. And keep thinking and share your thoughts. Share your thoughts.